All right, so what we are going to look at here is creating group discussion topics in Google Classroom. Now, this does not have the abilities like D2L does, but we are able to kind of work around it. So, some things you can do to get group discussions going is assign to just those groups. So, here I'm going into my classwork section and you can see I have the topic of group one. So this would be just for my students who I have in this group. What I'm going to do is create an assignment for them. And here I have the option to create, just like before, docs, slides, sheets, drawings, or forms. So for the purpose of having like this discussion topic, honestly, you could create any of these. What you would do is create the slide, or if you already had it created, you could upload it and maybe type in the question that you had here. And so let's say this is week 3 discussion group. And you could, we'll duplicate these. And I'm going to delete here. Maybe give each student that is in this group one of the slides. So group member 1, what are your thoughts on this week's reading? And after that, discuss with your group members on their slides as well. So now, and I'm going to delete this one here and duplicate. We'll make this group member 2. Duplicate. Group member 3. We're assuming we have 5 group members in this. We'll duplicate again. Group member 4. And duplicate group member 5. Now, what they can do is each of them can come into each of these slides, write their thoughts, and then they can go into their other group member slides and discuss it on their slides. When I go back into Google Classroom here, I want to make sure, one, that this is students can edit file. You don't want to make a copy for each student. You want each student to be able to have this. Whatever points you're giving this, if this is 5 points or no points, it doesn't matter. Let's do ungraded because this is just a discussion. We'll put the title week 3 discussion, group discussion. And you don't want to have all students selected. Now, for these purposes, I do not have any other students other than my demo student. But what I would do is actually select only the students who are in this group. So group 1 students. I would select them. And once I select them, make sure that it is in group 1 topic and then assign it. And when I assign that, you can see here's group 1, here's the week 3 group discussion. Now, just like before, what's very cool is I can come in here and reuse a post and for each of my groups. So now again, week 3 group discussion, you do want to make sure you create new copies of all attachments. Click reuse and it will pop up with a new presentation down here. And you will have to select your students that are in that group 3 and you'll be able to change it to, again, keep it in that group 1 But now it would be the week 4 group discussion, or however you want to organize it. Now here, this is still popping up as an untitled presentation because I did not name it. So over here, when you click, it's another very neat feature of Google is that whatever your title is, so week 3 discussion group, that's what pops up. So now when I come back over here, I will assign it and you can see they're both in there. So that is one way to do group discussions on Google Classroom.